Greetings people, EffycientPop here. We're going to do a walkthrough on the Valley of the Conquerors on Go Games Heroes of Lithas. I'll start out with the most simple and basic parts, and then we'll do several parts for the walkthrough. I've already prepped my teams, and I'm going to try and get in there as fast as I can to go ahead and also minimize any chance that I might by any way harm your strategy. As you can see, everybody's got 0 points. The season is in progress. There's a sign up. In the off season, you're unable to sign up. The sign up will show when the matchmaking process starts. You'll be able to prep for about 24 hours, and then matchmaking will begin. The event is 6 days technically. It counts down right here. Here's a reward preview. Each alliance has a different color. I'll be on red, and we'll go battling. I've prepped 3 teams. Each team right now is improvable. I'm going to go right to the roster, choose the team, save the roster, and begin. I'm not even going to wait for the other teams to load. Once you click on your team, you'll be able to assemble at each tower. There's several gates. If you look here in the upper right, you can pull up a map of the entire Valley of the Conquerors. Look at gold is already moving quickly. I'm going to go ahead and quickly focus on taking what I prefer in terms of having some important elements to this game are watching what resources you have and what type of combat your champions are able to withstand. As you see, I'm conquering my first tower and make quick work of it. I also received 750 merit for conquering that tower. Now if you look on your overview and click on the eye icon, we took tower D17. Attack speed is plus 20%. We're going to continue to move here quickly. Select your champion team. Assemble at that tower. This is a resource outpost. Another 1250 merit, or altogether plus 400 merit. And we're going to go ahead and deploy somebody here at this resource tower. You click on the tower. You go to view. Oh, I apologize. I might have to wait for... There we go. Now you have several champions to choose from. You select a champion, you deploy the champion, click champion. When you come back to this resource station, you click the same way and then you claim, because you're going to make 3,000 resources per minute. Now, each tower has a per minute point system. If we go back to the first one we took, it's 10 points per minute. I'm going to quickly go ahead return to the sanctuary and load up my second roster team. Now, as my second roster team has full movement, I'm going to make an attempt to get as close to the Citadel as possible. Greetings, people. Part 2 of the Valley of Conquerors walkthrough begins in a moment. I'll be showing you the basics. Right now, as you go and look at the Valley of the Conquerors play sheet, you can see that we've gained some points. Yellow's making 710 points per minute, blue 360 points per minute, purple 330 points per minute, and red 220 points per minute. You can view each alliance. It lists the name of the alliance high champion, and if you click on the arrow, you can go and view each alliance high champions teams in order of might from strongest to least. Isn't always how it's listed. You could potentially have your champion teams set up however you'd like. Now, when you go into battle, one of the things you want to keep in mind is that you have activity points, and it costs 30 points to move. So right now, if you look at the large map, you can see gold, blue, purple, and red. You can also see that my current champion teams are indicated by the 1, the 2, and the 3. And in order to conquer a tower, to move at all, you need the 30 points, like I said. When you bring up the tower and click on it, it will gray out any of the champion teams that can't move there automatically, so you select by pressing the middle champion team there and assemble there at that tower. Now when it takes it, I get 10 more points per minute. Thank you. EffycientPop. Give me a like. Greetings, people. Bloodline, Heroes of Lithas. We're coming with part 3 of the Valley of the Conquerors. Right now I'm going to teach you a little bit of a response to a notification. It's not pinned right now, but a moment ago I tried to take for this, and my pins aren't there right now, but I'd have a red little box showing a pin, and we can go here and I'll show you how to respond to the notification. We had a battle, and I wasn't in the event when the battle took place, so how you go and see that is you check your battle log there, the second icon down from the left. Hefe beat me at M009 and sent my champion team to gate 7. So gate 7 now has my number 1 team, and one thing that you can quickly respond as long as you have the activity points and return to take the gate. We're gonna go ahead and try and defeat this gate. Pretty exciting. Now you get to see a little bit of the battle gameplay. And that's how it's done. EffycientPop. Give me a like. Greetings, people. We're back with Bloodline. Here's a Lithas by Go Games. Valley of the Conquerors walkthrough part 4. Right now, we're going to show you that pin right there, the red square. What's pinned is our quests, most likely, and our merit leaderboard. So when you compete, you complete certain various quests, like Warlike. You can go ahead and click on the gift box, and if you want to know what Warlike is about, you click on the arrow prior to actually completing the quest. It'll tell you things like fight 15 battles in the Valley of the Conquerors. It'll give you a reward preview. You can go back out there. You can check the merit leaderboard since that's pinned. This also gives you a reward preview of the ranking system. There's 40 players, so there's 40 rewards. The rank is 3rd right now, 25,000 merit leaderboard points. You can check the time limited quests. Another 200,000 in resources. We're going to go over here, check our resource outpost. Another 80,000 in resources, which also completes another quest. Get headwear, another 80,000 in resources. We're going to go over here, take a look. Red is moving well into position to be a contender on this map. We're going to check the global point system. Right now we're making 650 points a minute. You can check the battle log. Somebody just defeated a Rogue of Despair at CO11. And it's well in the bottom of the heart of blue territory. I'm going to go back over here. Right now what I would like to do is make sure that I check over here and see if there's any contenders that might be able to deal with my main contingent. I'm going to go ahead and take that tower. Now look here. I'm thinking we can beat him, so we're going to go ahead and get into battle. Well done, I didn't lose any champions and I gained 2,456 merit. If you lose a champion, they're out of the battle for 5 minutes. Their icon here, if you look, their icon will show a timer right there in the box, and it'll tell you how much time is left until they can rejoin their champion team. That's part 4. EffycientPop, give me a like. Greetings, people. Part 5 of the Valley of the Conquerors event walkthrough. Right now I was just looking and we have 720 points a minute for red team. More quests completed. You always want to check your quests because you get things that are available to improve every aspect of your game when you complete quests. So right now we're going to go ahead and see if we can't make some moves and improve that points per minute. This is a 30 point per minute tower right here at the bottom near the citadel. The rest of red team has been moving in position and been able to respond well to blue and gold, taking many of the towers at the beginning of the event. So as you see, there's 730 points per minute. You can go ahead and look at who we have now on our alliance. Initially it was only me playing against the rest of the alliances, and later we got Ravenblood, and then I'm not certain, but Talianis and Helljumper and Samyaza, they came in later to assist us on red team. Alliance is doing quite well. We're going to check the overview now. 730 points per minute. We're holding 44 towers, 2 resource outposts. So we need to go, now that we know that, we need to search the map and find which outpost and go deploy a resource specialist there. We have 3 passages, which are the gates, and we have 3 towers that include a bonus. Damage plus 10%, attributes are all improved 5%, and attack speed plus 20%. Now if you look here on the overview, above the overview, the map will show right here we have the tower that is a resource outpost. Now we can deploy another resource specialist at that outpost, and the time starts. The garrison time right here will be 3,000 per minute resources gained, but you have to go back and actually physically click on the tower to gain those resources and claim them. If you leave them unclaimed, you don't get the quest reward points for leaving them unclaimed unless you hold the tower all the way till the end of the event. And sometimes I haven't had the opportunity to look, but I'm almost certain I still gained the rewards if I hadn't claimed them at the end of the event. So that's part 5. Efficient Pop, give me a light. Greetings, people. Efficient Pop here with part 7 actually of the Valley of the Conquerors event walkthrough. Just got another pin, so we're gonna go respond to that. Take a look. We're getting 470 points per minute. We've moved into second place. Check the battle log. Go ahead and research the map. Quickly check our overview. Still have the citadel and attack speed. Now I'm going to go ahead and look right here. We're going to take back that tower real quickly. The reason is that's a strength plus 10 tower. Check our quests. Got some headgear. Gonna go ahead and check the merit leaderboard. Right now we move down to 4th. So purple has Zelda making a move. Wanagano is in 2nd and Samus is in 3rd. Ferrani is right behind me with Tyrion and Lakadosh. Check our time limited quest. We have some more resources and some bonus gold. So real quick, check the overview again. 470 points a minute. We're gonna go down here, claim our resources. Now we have a Tome of Heritage used for leveling up champion skills. And we were sent to the bottom gate, which is gate 5. I'm gonna go into blue territory. That should set me up for a pretty good move. Then you can click on the square's portrait at the bottom of the screen. It'll take you right to your champion team's location. We're gonna view this gate. Samus is holding that gate with a 5 million point champion team. And right behind him, he's got his 905,000 point team. So that's probably not a good assault position for my team here. But what we're going to do is try to take as many towers as we can real quick with my 3rd place champion team. Now 8 minutes from now I'll have enough activity points to try to make a move on A007. And that's part 6. Give me a like. Greetings, people. Part 8 of the Bloodline Heroes of Lithas Valley of the Conquerors walkthrough. Just a little update. I had recently had a pin and I didn't get it recorded. Now we have another pin. We're gonna go battle. And what recently happened was I was attacked and overcame the attacker, and now at A7 I was defeated, as well as A17 or A14, excuse me, which was a quick comeback for purple. However, I was able to take 1st in the merit leaderboard, and our alliance is holding 4 of the improvement towers, and we lost our resource outpost. So we're going to go ahead and look at the global points. We're still gaining 680 points a minute. We go ahead and look here. We're going to go over to gate 4. Right here, my partner in the alliance and I are currently preparing a counter assault on yellow, who has, or gold, excuse me, who has allowed purple to take much of their territory while trying to go for the citadel and our outpost here at D014. Thank you. EffycientPop, give me a light. Greetings, people. EffycientPop here. We're going to go ahead and start part 9 of the Valley of the Conquerors event walkthrough. Right now I got another pin, so we're going to respond to the notification. Take a look at the game sheet. Still earning 550 points per minute. We moved into second place. Still well behind gold team. One of the things that I wanted to point out is sometimes players will panic a little bit if their champion teams aren't able to move or do anything. And that's why I wanted to point this out. So when you look at your activity points, which if you go and view your champion team, your action points are listed right there on the bar, which also includes how much might your champion team has right there. Now, if you view the site, it'll tell you who else is also at that location from your own alliance. So Helljumper's over here. He's leading that unit in might, and it's beneficial right now to stay here. The pin was a quest, and I'm gonna go ahead and start looking at what we can do. If we can get this resource center back, there is an enemy unit there. As you saw, by pressing the view, you're able to see what unit is there. Now I'm gonna send in my mage elites and see if they can't dispatch that unit off my resource outpost. Here's some gameplay. They're doing really well. I got an assassin werewolf leading this unit, and he's capable of sending everybody running in fear when he shows up. So there you go, there's another victory. 2,676 more merit. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and check that quest that we completed while we were gone. It's likely somebody attacked us, and therefore we were capable of defending. It looks like, no, it doesn't look like anybody attacked us. We're going to go ahead and deploy on this resource center. Well, we have that view there. It's a great view. Sometimes it for whatever reason it didn't want to let me click in there. You have to select which champion you want as your resource specialist, and then, like I said earlier in the walkthrough, return to there and claim that, especially if you see the enemy is coming. For example, on these towers here, we should check. There's an enemy lurking. marking right there with quite a bit of might. He maybe stuck there with little movement. So I think it's more beneficial if we go ahead and take this tower. Instead of trying to attack that large might unit, what I'll do is hope that my counterparts in the alliance can give me some beneficial aid in defeating them. Right now, I see a gold kind of sitting over here, and because gold has so many points, and that's the main contender ahead of us on the global point scale on the game sheet, we're going to go ahead and take as many gold locations as we can as quickly as possible. Blue's kind of in the way there, and we're going to go there and hope that we don't lose any of our champions. Here's some more gameplay. Another battle. Notice how my champions took down the Lume right away. That Lume mage that the opponents had on that champion team is capable of restoring the health of a fallen champion while the battle is in play. So it's important, if possible, to try and stop them as quickly as possible. They're capable of healing everybody in that circle near them and raising and restoring them as well if they've been defeated. And for right now, we're going to also check this unit is going to go ahead and take that improvement tower. EffycientPop, we're back for part 9 of the Valley of the Conquerors event walkthrough. The red alliance that I'm on is doing well. I wanted to take a moment to show you guys that even though you might not have the activity points to make a move. For example, my number 1 champion team has 28 movement right here. You can see on the bar near the might score. And you can go ahead and view the tower if you like. Also, it indicates what champions we have there. The female Ugrel and their production type. Here's a Lume Mage, trade. Elzadith Marksman, trade. Tidestorm Marksman, production. And Elzadith Marksman, trade. And here's the icon of the High Champion. The High Champion rules over the City of Light. And from there, they direct the battles in the Valley of Conquerors. Right now, if you click up here, you can bring up your global, or you can go to this icon and bring it up. This brings up a way to look at the enemy, and if you click on their arrow, you can see what they're fielding as far as how the battle might progress. Now, when you go look at your battle log, if you see all these gate 7s, like I said a moment before, but I couldn't use that take. We lost gate 7 to purple, and we had 7 small units between 800,000 and 2.5 million might, and they were able to walk through here really easily, saving up. They probably rested up all their energy, and they took one of our improvement towers here. They may have used a smaller unit, but they broke through with, most likely they broke through with a 4 million point unit. Nearly 5 million. So the points on the might right here, how you develop your champions, each champion, when you look on your champion roster, you can go to the champion card. It'll show you their level, their leadership, their strength, their constitution, which is the max health that they can have, and their fortitude, which is the defensive potential. Now, if you click on the eye here, it'll bring up your stat bonuses, which include the equipment that your champion is fielding, and depending on what your equipment rating is, you can enhance it. Right now, I can show you that enhancement won't do a lot, but if you were to raise this entire bar here, it would improve the overall level. Right here, it shows you the level 7. Here it shows you the might that piece of equipment is worth. 7 out of 20 enhancement level. You can see that the class is for warriors and tanks. It improves your hit, it improves your strength, and it improves your fortitude. I can go ahead and swap that out with somebody else. For example, if I was to swap it with my Ugrel Orc, then my might and everything improves, as you saw that improve there. I'm going to go ahead and swap it back because I prefer to have my mythic wielding that. You can quick equip if you know that's the only thing in your inventory, or you know the next best highest level is what you want to equip the current champion with. Now you can use these left and right arrows. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna move the X recorder icon. You can move the left and right arrows. You can quickly scroll through as many of the champions as you need to, so you can move quickly to develop a prep stage for going into the events. There's several different types of events in this game, but right now we're focusing on the Valley of the Conquerors walkthrough. So, here at Gate 2, if you remember, I had recalled all those champions that were defeated, and it's just a little bit of an improvement. But if we go ahead and recall those champions again, they're rated about the same. Go ahead and put him in, and it's quite a big difference. So we're going to go ahead and try this champion team. I'm going to go here, look quickly at what our rating is on this champion team now. I have 2 champion teams near 2 million in might. And that's part 9. This is EffycientPop. Give me a light. Greetings, people. EffycientPop here with part 10 of the Valley of the Conquerors walkthrough for Bloodline Heroes of Lithas. Right now I'm going to re-enter the event in hopes we don't have a pin, so I can go ahead and show you, even though I didn't make the move that I had mentioned in the previous part of this walkthrough, we're gonna take a moment and go to that champion team that only had 28 activity points. Now they have 36. So we're gonna go ahead and check this gate. They just loaded up 20 armies over here. 20 champion teams. That's about as good as it gets. That's pretty much their entire alliance. And we're gonna take a look at how that might have happened. It's quite possible, for whatever reason, that now if you look there, purple may have just well, that was a little bit strange, but we're gonna go back to the 20 gate. They have almost their entire alliance sitting on this gate. I'm gonna go ahead and try to assault the gate. I have 1 unit of